Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Titans Try. My name is Brooke Fulner and today I will be trying track, so let's run into it. Hey! Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm here with
Zoe and Sahara.
Okay, and then they're going to be showing me what they do in track. Okay, so Zoe's going to be teaching me stretches and Sahara's going to do it with us. So let's get into it.
Okay, so typically you're actually going to do like a warm up because your legs need to be warm to avoid like pulling a muscle. They get loose when they're warm like noodles. They have to be dynamic when you do static stretching, which is where you just hold a pose for a long time instead of moving it. It messes up with how you run. So you just want to do short little movements like high knees.
High knees.
She can go ahead and do, Sahara can do high knees.
For high knee example, you want your knees up as you can go.
That actually also helps.
All right, ready?
Okay, here, I'll join y'all.
Okay.
Typically after that, we actually just do butt kicks. Like there's a whole routine to it, which is just you're trying to kick as fast as you can. As fast as you can.
Where we go down and stretch our hamstrings.
Yes.
Okay.
Those ones really like.
I felt that.
Really stretch your hamstrings.
I like doing leg swings, which is just when you grab, just because they really help me. Like it's just swinging your legs. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be going over blocks. So for blocks, it's usually for shorter distance runs, like your 100, your 200. I think they even have them in the 400 too sometimes. It's either or, whatever you feel comfortable doing. So with these, it's supposed to help you really get out there and push off your block to get a nice like run going. So for these, it's kind of more of like your preference on how you want the blocks to be set. But what she teaches us on how to set the entire thing is you grit, you know, your little set blocks, and you're supposed to put your foot on the white line, like 1 foot, and then that's where you put the base of it.
Okay.
Right in the middle, perfect like this. And then for these, it's kind of more of how you feel you prefer. So for these blocks, usually the foot that's gonna go in the back, they have different settings here. They go like down and up. This one you want all the way up, so it gives you the most like push. And this one you usually want like a little more down, but so how you're gonna wanna get in them is they prefer you walk into them. So you're gonna get down, you're gonna look, and you're gonna get down. You're gonna get your pointer fingers, if you wanna bring it up here to show the proper form for that. You have to get up on your fingers right behind the white line, kind of space them out a little bit. Your feet should be on the blocks, like it shouldn't really be touching the actual like track, right? And then they'll be like runner set.
Okay, runner set, go.
Oh yeah, that was much better.
Just like that.
I'm just gonna try because we need to keep.
You got it.
All right, let me know.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Zoe.
Runner set, go.
Go. No, that was good. That was good.
Was that good?
You're supposed to fall. Yeah, no, you pushed off of it good, and you're supposed to have the falling feeling, as you can see.
Runner, set, go.
Oh.
She did it.
It's not easy, guys, but I promise you, you do get the hang of it. That was really good. That was so good. Good job.
Okay.
There's also 2 different types of muscles. You'll have like fast twitch muscles for like sprinters, and they'll build muscle like in weight room and running fast. And then there's slow twitch, which you'll build up by running long distance, and it basically just multiplies the mitochondria and capillaries within
Is this biology or what?
your muscles, which helps you like take the oxygen and all your energy and use it for running.
Okay.
Oh, actually, for all types of running, you're going to be moving your arms in a sagittal plane. And for long distance running, a lot of people will like squeeze. That's like energy you're wasting. So just like loose. Like you shouldn't have tense muscles when you're running at all. And you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do not forget to breathe. I used to do that all the time. And a lot of people will talk about runner's tilt, and what they're saying isn't this. This is not, you don't run like that, okay? That's, runner's tilt is just a pelvic thing. Like you'll see you're tilting like your pelvis just a little bit. You're just going like that. And you're keeping your shoulders up so you can breathe and stuff, but not like, you know, we're just chill running, okay? And go.
Oh, just wait, no, what?
We're just gonna run away and never come back. I know. Hey, you're running pretty good.
Okay, so for a sprinting race shot, usually you start off at the blocks, and that gives you the most of the push you need. And honestly, you just have to go 100% there. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing 100%, the second you get out, I'd go maybe like 80, because then that last push, depending on what event you do, like for example, the 200, you go around the curve, and then the straight 100. So for that one, I'd honestly recommend like building up on the curve, going 80%, just, building up, and then that 100, put your all into that full sprint. And I think that's probably, obviously not how long distance would do a race strat, but that's usually how we would do it for sprinting.
Okay, so depending on how long the race is, it turns into like more of a mental game the longer the race is. For my mile, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start strong because you get boxed in. For a lot of the sprinting races, there's lanes. For all distance races, there's no lanes. You just like cut in. So I start to a point where I'm not gonna get boxed in and stuck behind a bunch of girls for half a mile. And you're gonna run, you don't wanna kill yourself on the first mile. So you're trying to run. Once you get past girls, you're just getting a pace. Okay, runners, set, go.
Wait, no!
Sorry. Okay, so running takes a lot of training. You're gonna need to start slow to build up.
I barely started my sophomore year, and it took me a long time, even now,
I've been running competitively for 5 years. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much.
That was so fun. Bye guys, thank you.
Thank you all for coming today and to celebrate Lena. This is a big moment for her. We're super excited about this. Lena, she's been a varsity kid for 4 years, but Lena is probably one of the hardest workers out there. Every day she shows up big. She also puts in all the extra time. She's played select, and this next level is where she's at. I couldn't be more excited about it, especially after the senior year you've had, because we dealt with all kinds of injuries, broken foot, sprained ankle, trying to come back from that. She had a great preseason, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and we had to wait till midseason before we got her back. But she was definitely a presence on the field when we got her back, even coming straight off of an injury. Again, super proud of you and everything that you've accomplished. You've earned this, and I can't wait to see what amazing things you do up in Texarkana. I know it's far, but I think you're really gonna love it up there. I know they've got great facilities coming in, and when this coach called and he talked to me, he said, I need a player that can be in the box and put a head on the ball and body the defenders. I said, she's your girl. There's no doubt in my mind that she can get that job done for you. And so that's exactly what he wanted and what he was looking for. See, some of you soccer players, you gotta understand, sometimes they're looking for these specific things. And if you've got it, you're in. So you keep working on all those skills to make sure that you can get in there when they need somebody like that, okay? All right, so at this time, go ahead and sign, Lena.
I'm Nicole here at Titan TV, and today I'm here with
Lena Kolash.
What made you pick this specific college?
The coach wanted me very bad, and they're going to be moving to Division II soccer when they were in AIA. And the campus is just really beautiful. It's small, but it's growing, and they're gonna have the major I want. So.
Okay. How hard did you have to work for to get in this college?
I had to get my grades as high as possible, which it took some time and it was pretty stressful, but I did it. And the drive, it's 7 hours.
Who is your major influence in your life that actually made you pick this college?
Probably my sister and my old soccer trainers.
What advice would you give to future athletes?
Work hard. Nothing is impossible. So if you want it bad enough, you're gonna find a way to get it.
Okay, thank you.
Today we are at the Learn to Earn event at the CTE Center.
Let's take a look at what we learned here today.
As soon as they get off the bus and come through the doors, you are taking them straight to your first room.
Students learn here graduation pathways and programs to study.
Let's do an interview. Hi, I'm Miley Westbrook here with Titan TV, and I'm here with
Miss Justice.
And what is the Learn to Earn event?
So the Learn to Earn tours, we have them every year annually for 8th graders to come over and tour our building and get exposed to all the different career clusters and programs of study we offer. They get hands-on demonstrations, they get to see welding, they get to see cosmetology, business, engineering, computer science, all the great things we offer. And they get to learn what course they need to sign up as they're getting ready to register for 9th grade.
And what are the next steps for middle schoolers?
So the next step for middle schoolers is the high school counselors will be visiting their campus and helping them with course selection. And we encourage the students to know what course and what program they want to sign up for, and they'll take care of them and get them ready to go for their high school.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. I'm Miley. Broadcast is our main focus is our TV show, which is Titan TV. We do, whenever we go to field trips, when we went to Texas State, we filmed that. We have a whole episode on that. And then we will, like, let's say you're in a sport, you want to go vlog your sport, you can go do that, and you can edit it yourself, or you can have somebody else edit it. And we also have our podcast, which I have a podcast. It's called Movies with Miley. So your podcast can be about anything you want. And if you don't want to be on camera or you don't want to be speaking, you can edit, or you can film people who are doing other stuff. And
do the newspaper. So the newspaper, when Bert talks about it, she'll go on like the sidelines and everything. But the pictures that we use for the yearbook, we put it into the newspaper to just give you a visualization of what we are writing about. We have taken a lot of field trips. We do an annually UT trip. We went to UTSA to sit in on a radio broadcast. We do Texas State, and then me, Miley, and one of our old students, we went and presented at the TCEA conference. But really, it's just you get assigned a article, you go out, and you are responsible for getting quotes and adding it into the newspaper. And really, it's just a way to express yourself. We have an editorial where we pick a subject that we want to talk about to the community, and we just write it.
This is like taking pictures, we do video, we do interviews, we get to interview the coaches and players. We're allowed to be on the sidelines because we built such a good relationship with the coaches, so we can be on the sidelines of like the basketball games, the soccer games, the football games, like we're always there. We get to like learn about like the functions of the camera. So you get to learn all the aspects and stuff. Our main, like, what we're really supposed to do is supposed to tell the story through the yearbook, so your pictures have to be really good, and you have to be able to know to write, how to write, and how to, like, help people visualize what's going on in the pictures.
Julia. Hi. Okay, what time is it? It is 9:22. Okay, 9:22. The last time we checked in was like 8:40 something, maybe. Yeah. It was like 8:40. Yeah. And now we're walking. I'm not even sure where. We're going to our first destination. Yeah. Let me turn the camera actually.
All right, who are we with today?
Marley. I'm looking forward to learning how to take photos, crop, edit them, and have a pleasing yearbook next year, since I'll be in yearbook 1.
So my goals for this year is to look at more photography sessions, because next year I'm being Y2. So I would like to learn how to edit photos a little better and how to do my layout better. Yeah.
Yes, I'm very excited.
What are you taking next year?
I'm going to be taking broadcasting next year. I'm looking to learn how to hold the camera properly, how to take care of it, and how to film better, and how to interview people.
Today we're going to learn a little bit of everything, kind of. Kayla's taking newspaper and I'm taking yearbook, so we're kind of just going to be kind of everywhere, learning about everything.
Yeah, so I'm in newspaper, so I'm going to be like learning about everything because newspaper mostly includes everything, writing, pictures, and videos. So I'm going to learn more about that and how to like write good. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And what are you looking forward to today?
Today I'm looking forward to just like learning how to like really take like a good picture and like get good quality and settings and yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That day, you told us, I got the text.
You have to take a lot of notes for that one. Where are we at today, Taylor?
We're at UT Austin.
For the ILPC?
Yes.
Okay, what sessions are you interested in going to today?
I'm going to some about how to make documentaries. I'm going to broadcast next year, but I'm also going to take, I also want to take yearbook at one point, so I'm going to go watch a few classes about taking pictures and learning how to do that, but I'm really interested in the processes of interviewing and making documentaries.
Hey, I'm Zelia Clark, and I just watched a documentary about the Sparbenska, and I really loved it. It was basically like, kind of like showing us how they began, like how they first started. And they shot a documentary about it, and we just watched it, and it was amazing. I loved it, and I hope to see something like that again.
Hi, I'm Marley, and we just got back from the O-Crop, and I really enjoyed it. She was like really focusing on the audience, like she wanted to be there and she wasn't just teaching a lesson. And I really like how she taught me to not be scared to crop people out if it's not involving in the moment, if they're just background characters, I guess you could say. But out of like the whole lesson, I would give it like a 4 out of 5 stars, because it was just really like you got a lot of notes from it and you learned a lot from it. So yeah.
Hello, my name is Angie. We just finished our first session. It was called O-Crop, and basically what she taught us was like how to properly crop photos and how to take pictures. She was like really like focusing on like don't be on your feet. She said to either get really low on the ground or get really high up, and that should be your best picture. And then with the cropping, she said focused on your point of interest, and I really like that, and I'm for sure going to use that in my spread next year.
You can see all the different things happening. In the background, he's kissing his wife's pregnant belly. Like, the emotion captured.
All right, which session should I go to?
Beginning Photoshop.
What'd you like about it?
We liked how it was like telling us how to edit them and like make sure what to do and to not do, if that makes sense. Yep. And we learned about mostly like make sure you crop it of where the subject is facing and not where the subject isn't facing. And yeah, if it's lacking blue, then there's a lot of yellow.
It mainly taught us about it like slowed everything down, but it made it make sense to where we were all able to understand and follow. And he always had us asking questions to make sure that we understood what he was teaching us, as well as learning different types of ways to use colors in photos and make the whole entire background black and white while keeping your subject in color, and using subject tools and all the different kinds of stuff. And it was really cool and interesting.
My name is Yarisa Charles, and I'm with Titan Media, and we just came from our first session, and the name of the session was called O-Crop, and I really liked it. It gave us like a lot of information on like how to like actually crop the photos themselves, and like crop with the camera and stuff like that. And center of interest, yeah, center of interest.
What was it called?
We went to the
press isn't the enemy of
the press isn't the enemy of the people.
How was it?
It was pretty good.
I think we learned a lot, and how like just because people say that of something about your writing doesn't mean that it's wrong or that it's like bad about what you think or what you're writing about.
Okay. Let's pull out the notes. Guys.
Okay, I know I wrote down that he talked a lot about his career in the beginning, and he said that like in being a journalist, you need to like have curiosity.
A journalist is more like experiencing new things and experiencing things that you wouldn't be comfortable with to like kind of get into like a new environment to write about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Six says, where are we going?
We're going to eat a Wingstop or Chipotle or Asian place.
Okay, hey guys, so we're walking to the... Hey. No, I said hey. You said hey guys. Oh, oops. Okay, well we're gonna go get some food, but I'm not hungry, and we're gonna get Starbucks. We're not gonna get Starbucks. We're not? No. Why? Because it's all good. We're going straight. Okay guys, we're at Starbucks. And now I'm just waiting on mine.
So the most recent one I went to was called The Magic of 3 a.m. and it really went into depth of ethics and what you can and can't report on, especially with dealing with sensitive topics like suicide, threats like bomb threats, shooting threats towards schools and all that, and what photos you can and cannot take and what you can and cannot publish with those photos.
My favorite one was probably the first one I went to. She had an amazing voice.
Yes, I went to 2 with her. She kept singing in all of them, and she was like, she had like a good voice for it too. Like she knew she was deep, so.
I think my favorite one was the first one that I went to. It was basically like about the process of making a documentary, and it was really interesting.
That one was good.
It was about like a trapeze artist from Texas who like went to Paris and stuff, and it was really good.
We just got done with our last session. It was about captions, and it was with Paula. Guys, we love Paula.
So we just got back from the 5 difficult interviews or 5 tips for the difficult interviews, and I enjoyed it. I feel like she explained a lot and a lot of good questions, and just how you slowly build up to like more grasping questions, I guess you could say. But I don't really feel like I'll be using it a lot because I'll be in yearbook, but you never know. You always need these tips. But like I said, I enjoyed it though. What do you think?
I think it was amazing. She did, I found it really cool that she was just a junior in high school and that she knew a lot. And I did take lots of notes, so I will be using them.
So for my 2 p.m. session, me and Celia went to go see these 2 investigative journalists. It was really interesting. They actually had a really big slideshow, but they didn't really get to it because everybody had so many questions and they were answering the questions really thoughtfully and thoroughly. So while we didn't finish the slideshow and we didn't get to watch the videos that they had planned for us, we actually learned a lot of information. And our 1 p.m. one, the guy actually did the wrong lesson, but it was still like so interesting. What we basically learned about, we got a lot of like articles to read, and they were written by students in high school all across the United States, and it was so like they were so amazing. And he was teaching us the important lessons that you can do, and you know, you don't want to like be boring and repeat the same message all the time, but sharing personal experiences to share a message is what really captures people.
So we went to go learn about color schemes, and what she mostly talked about was about the 7 color schemes, and that color is the personality, the vibe, and the mood of your book and stuff.
And she taught us how to use different colors that you wouldn't normally pick to go together and incorporate them in a yearbook page and in a whole yearbook, and how that the most unexpected colors can go together and look great, and that she just showed us different ways that colors you can incorporate in the yearbook and make them look nice, and different ways you can use the yearbook. So yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Marley again. So my 1 o'clock one, me and Dana did creating compelling pages. This one was the most I'd taken notes. It was how he described like photo essays, like photo stories, which we already did for an assignment. He told us like there's 2 different types of photo stories, space and time. And then for my 2 p.m. I did the laugh if you want. That one was so funny. That was probably the best one. It was just about how you use sapphire, whatever it's called, at the right times, and don't try to get too political with it, because then it could end in bad.
I think the sports writing one was really good because I feel like it explained how you can show like stories or people's stories through sports. Like I feel like a lot of people, I like explained how people have like difficulties and how they get through it by using sports.
My favorite one was the one like right before that. I think it was our 2 o'clock one. I don't know for sure. He was super like expressive with just like everything he did. He did one on broadcasting. Yes, him. He talked on broadcasting, and he just he made all of it sound like super exciting, and he explained it to where everything like I don't know. He made next year sound super fun.
Actually, I liked the last session. It was actually really good. Yeah, that's what I told them whenever you were talking to Cecily. I was like, it was really good. Yeah. I was entertained. Yeah. I think my favorite one though I think it was the first one.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah. I say that one and then the last one. Now we're gonna take pictures in a little set place. Yeah. We're gonna take pictures and then we'll come back when we're on the bus.
What I mainly, oh my god, there's ice cream. What I mainly liked about today was that the sessions we went to, they were always like really informational and like really beneficial. Especially this one that we went to was about like what's behind the scenes of breaking news and stuff like that. They talked about a lot and it gave you a lot of information.
So we're actually like getting ice cream right now. It's gonna look like